Look at all these riches! Have you ever seen such a sight? At last, I found hidden treasure! Funny, I'm not sure where to go from here. I had more fun looking for it than owning it. I didn't expect to feel this way. It's kind of a letdown. Perhaps I should be focusing my attention on other things.
Dare not to enter these grounds, for a mighty curse befouls the air and makes a mockery of faith and trust. A thrice-born curse which turns truth upon its head. One that finds life in broken vows and death in trusted hands. If you value virtue, heed my warning and come no closer. No use if I for that name any longer. Once upon a time I answered to it, when it carried honor and trust. Now it is soiled in treachery. Murderer is the name I've been given. Return from whence you came and add no further to my torment. Innocent, you say? None were wholly innocent in that day. But my name has been slandered falsely. I am not at fault for the crime of which I was condemned. Dare I hope against hope? If your purpose is truly to return honor to my name, then I will open this door to you. But be warned, this place holds more than curses to contend with. Perils of flesh and bone wander these halls as well. I am doomed to roam these halls eternally, forever faced with the scene of a hideous crime. Alas, I cannot. My knowledge of the events is incomplete. What the gods saw is true. Yes, I wore my master's blood, but only because I tried to staunch its flow. Time was not in my master's favor. That was my fear, but I could not be certain. You say you wish to clear my name, but your questions smack of accusation. I've told you what I witnessed, that I happened upon my master after he had been savagely attacked. I tried in vain to help him, and as I did, one of the estate guards burst in and took me prisoner. Lady Levereth, upon returning home from visiting family, listened to the guard's report and called for my execution. My words to my own defense were in vain. My lady was quick to anger, and quicker to draw conclusions. You can see her portrait on the wall there. Go, take it. Master Levereth joked that her red hair was a warning against her temper. She was all a shell of a woman after his death. Though she could not see me, I walked beside her as she packed her things and left the estate. Other than the information I've already given you, I can offer no more. You're free to search these rooms for whatever clues as may be left. way you found it. It's been a long time since I've seen this. No one of importance. Not any longer. It is. Master Leverett liked to have it near him. The way soldiers carry a loved one's favor into battle. Aye. This was not from her head. No. Lady Leverett was never able to bless the Master with a child. At last, the truth is out. Yes, the Master had a mistress, and I helped him hide that fact. But know that I kept my Master's confidence to the last. After failing to revive my Master, I sought help. But I soon remembered the Lock of Eri kept near. Its discovery would befoul his name. I returned to the room and sought the lock for safekeeping. But the guard accosted me before it could be found. Nothing was stolen. There were items Lady Leverett could not find when she searched, but they were not stolen. Master Leverett had given them to his mistress. They're still in the possession of the mistress. Alas, the mistress was with child. It was Master Leverett's intent to offer enough wealth to raise the child with ease in any town or province she chose, as long as it was not this one. At least the world will know that. Even if Master Leverett's murder goes unsolved. I do not see how that is possible. Lady Leverett was gone that day, visiting family. I put her in the carriage myself. And in the time following my execution, I heard the driver confirm her travel. No, the lady did not murder her husband, though she knew about the mistress. In the days following my master's murder, she found and burned a love letter from the master to his mistress. I managed to save it from the flames once her back was turned. I thought perhaps, if someone were ever to find it, it might help lead to the truth. It is still hidden in the ashes of a fireplace. Oh, foul day. I was not merely accused wrongly, I was wantonly murdered, and my master killed by cruel taunts. I cannot read. As a servant, such was above my station, and Master Leverett trusted me because of it. I could carry messages between him and the mistress when needed, and he had no concern that I would understand what was written. Dead with my master. The mistress's chamber remains as it was. I did not tell you of her murder earlier because part of me feared that my master held some blame in this. I found them together in her chambers and moved him to his own chambers to protect his name. That is how I became covered in blood. But now I know the truth. There's still one thing for you to do. The letter may show the blame of the murder, and I will give you access to the jewels to prove no theft took place. Between the two, my name may be cleared. Follow. Explore the mistress's chamber and locate the jewels of the estate. They should be inside the strongbox she kept within the room. Once you have the jewels, take them and the letter back to my nephew Eldoriath to clear my name. Thank you for your aid. Though the truth may be harder to bear than the lie. Between these items, I can prove that Uncle Threneth was neither a murderer nor a thief. Now perhaps the curse can be lifted and my uncle can rest in peace. Please, take this for your efforts. It's the least I can do for you and brought a ray of light back into my family's life. Troubled? Aye. It's an ill thing to know just how deeply one has been betrayed. More troubled? Indeed, the truth is disturbing, but why could he not find rest? There must still be something needing to be done to lift the curse. He is innocent, and we can prove that now. I must think on this. But you deserve a reward for your help. Here. How can I rest, knowing that the true culprits have not been brought to justice? You've done much to help me. How can I ask more from you? Lady Levereth returned to Arialan after her husband's death. She lives there still. As for her brother, I'd not even known she had one. I cannot offer any information on him, but if you bring her to justice, surely she will know where to find him.
I would like to be alone if you do not mind. Yes, it is. Do I know you? The nephew of the man that murdered my husband? Why are you dredging up my painful past? It is understandable that the nephew would defend him, but the evidence was clear. Threneth, our servant, killed my husband when he discovered the affair my husband was having. No, well, of course not. But I loved him. Please, stranger, I really do not want to talk about this. How dare you? What is this rubbish? Begone, and leave me in my sorrow.
I did not want to do it. I was so angry with him. It was my brother who convinced me that it was the best thing. He arranged the whole thing, and it was his hand that slit my husband's throat. He is the guardian commander of Amalur.
Lady Levereth! Come with me, please. Warden Celia will want to hear of this. Now.
Very well. Strangely, it is a relief to have this finally brought into the light. Oh, my husband. Forgive me.
Greetings. Celebhel has his hands full dealing with the attack on Amanlu. So if you really must speak with him, make it quick. What can I do for you then? Ireland. I cannot say that I know anyone from that backwater town.
Lady Levereth? That name is familiar. Wetherell, was that not the one whose husband was murdered by his own manservant? She is your sister?
You do not know what you are talking about, foolish child. Now be gone. We have important matters to attend to.
What? Wetherell, explain yourself immediately.
Filthy rat! How dare you speak of such matters here? You who have served Valdis as faithfully as I, and now you have the nerve to call me out? I should have delivered that useless relic directly into his hands myself, once I knew how eager he was to have it. You will pay for this, arrogant pup!
I cannot believe that it was Wetherell who betrayed us. He has been the very image of truth and justice in Amanlu for years. It was he who informed Voldus of our ages. Ah, an ill blow indeed. And at such an inopportune time. You deserve commendation for your courage in this. You have prevented further damage to the interests of the elves, and for that, I am most grateful. Take this, then, as a symbol of my debt to you, Malonaman.
You've done more than I ever thought possible. May the light of his star bless you. Ah, the far shores across the blessed waters are no longer shrouded in fog. The light, the white cliffs are shining. Farewell, Malonaman. I go at last to my peace. Thraneth was a good man. I'll make sure that all who knew him are aware that his name has been cleared.